In Australia, we've got deadly animals aplenty. We've got funnel web spiders who'll murder you and your family. Under every second rock is a redback spider, and they'll kill you just because, I don't know, they're bored or whatever. We've got invisible brown snakes who'll bite you on the foot, and you'll be dead in 7 minutes. Just like that, kaput. We've got the world's deadliest creatures all over the place. We've got magpies who'll steal the eyeballs from your face. But at least we don't have AR-15s. We've got great white sharks who'll ascend from the deep and rip you in half with their razor-sharp teeth. We've got saltwater crocs who'll death roll you to death, and sea snakes who'll gladly snatch your last breath. We've got a blue-ringed octopus, no bigger than this, that just sits around in rock pools waiting to kill kids, and even the platypus, a cute beaver duck thing, has got a spur on its ankle that'll kill you in one sting. But at least we don't have AR-15s, and at least they can't end up in the hands of psychopathic teens. We've got stonefish and stingrays and sea urchins and shit, and hectic fucking homicidal box jellyfish. And these jellyfish, they aren't even sentient beings. They don't even really do stuff or know about things. They just float around on the whim of the currents, being pointless, non-cognitive, murderous cunts. And if that weren't enough in terms of natural hazards, here in Australia, the sun causes cancer. But at least we don't have AR-15s, and at least they can't end up in the hands of suicidal teens. And at least we don't have an NRA who pay millions of dollars every day to find off politicians not to change old laws. We've got bull sharks, cone shells, saltwater crocodiles, honeybees, European wasps and blue-ringed octopi, death adders, blue bottles, redback spiders, tiger sharks, tiger snakes and lizards that'll bite ya. We got sea snakes, taipans, cassowaries, copperheads, all the creatures of the land and sky and sea that want you dead. Toadfish, stonefish, irukandji jellyfish, bull ants, centipedes and ticks that cause paralysis. But we don't have AR-15s, and thank fuck they can't end up in the hands of psychopathic suicidal teens. And thank fuck we don't have an NRA who pay millions of dollars every day buying off politicians not to change some law. A law that was written 200 years ago. In a time when it took 3 minutes to reload a single round of ammunition. We knew nothing about depression, and you couldn't fire 45 rounds in 60 seconds. There wasn't even such a thing as automatic weapons. And there weren't 31 mass shootings monthly. But what would I know, 'cause I'm from another country.
Ooh, decided to play my intro for this video that I'm making. Why? Just because I like it. How's it going, everybody? It's Casper here from Brisbane. And wow, it's been a while. You know, I was just setting this up thinking like, oh, I should do this, or maybe I should do this, or should I do that? And I freaking forgot what I was doing. It's been a long time since I set up well, it's not a live, it's a video, but it's been a long time since I've set this stuff up because, well, to be quite frankly, it kind of lost interest, and a series of events, you know, kind of happened, and it was sad and depressing, and you know, all the normal emotions that someone feels when shit goes down. So what I wanted to do this evening was, I had a little bit of spare time. We're in lockdown. We're in lockdown here in Brisbane, and all the regions around Brisbane. I'm not quite sure how far up north it goes, but and you know, I'm fully vaccinated. If anybody was curious to know, I'm definitely not an anti-vaxxer, and I know it being vaccinated is not the cure, but it may save your life. And it baffles me how people are with this whole thing. Anyway, getting to the topic on hand, it was around. Look, I've been more of a spectator on YouTube when I have spare time. I have been extremely busy. Like I said, I lost interest. Guys might have noticed that I wasn't doing many lives. I may have done a couple since I did my purge, which seemed to get a lot of reactions, certainly got a lot of views. And then I put it past me and just put it down to shit happens type thing. And then I started watching quite interesting series of events start happening with a few people, namely with you know, Save Robbie and all the other people that were involved or have been involved. I certainly don't think that situation is over, but what I find was interesting was I have quite a couple of, I have 3 emails. I have like a general Gmail, I think, and I have a private, you know, Hotmail and all that sort of stuff. So I normally don't check my Gmail very often, but I do have it set up on the computer, and I even have it on the phone. They're linked together, so everything duplicates in both, I think. But one day it was, I'll put it up on screen in a second, because I just want to address this, because I want to explain it in the way that in the series of events that happened. So first of all, I get this email from Save Robbie Rants. Let me put it up if I can remember what the hell I'm doing. Sorry, I got that bloody thing in my... Actually, no, let's put it up full screen. Okay, so hopefully you guys can see it, or sorry if it's too small. Let me see if I can make it bigger. Oh, then it goes out of the screen. Fucking wonderful. All right, let me read it to you. So, I've managed to put this, like, do a screen snap of it. It shows the date, July 1st, 2021. Probably my time, I'd say. So it might have been the day before for Rob. And I'm not doing anything wrong here. Save Robbie puts his email addresses on his live, so I'm not doxing anybody. And you can see there I'm not showing the addresses of the people that he addressed it to. But so it was addressed to Audrey, Becca, me, and Tracy, which is Space Monster. So he writes to me, I'm reaching out to say I want peace. Okay. I'm tired of fighting, and I'm sorry for being mean. I'm sorry we don't see eye to eye, and I just want us to move on. It's quick and simply, I think he meant to write simple, but I'm tired of being complicated. It's plain and simple. I just want peace. That's it, right? And I'm reading it. I'm going like, why is he writing to me? What have I'm not involved. I've since done nothing. I've taken a back seat. I think I remember telling all you guys, man, I'm gonna go in full circle. I'm just gonna watch YouTube like I used to before I even started doing lives. I mean, I've always had my channel. I've had my channel since 2007 or something. So what I don't understand is why he wrote that to me. Okay, because yeah, I'm not a fan of Save Robbie. Accused me of stuff and wrote to me, and I've got other screenshots where he just said, "Oh well, I'm going to go live and say you said this and you did this." Well, I said, "Do what you want. Doesn't make it true, Robbie." And I don't understand why he grouped me with those people. Those people have their own thing going on and their own reasons, and I respect them for that. And yeah, I do have my own personal opinions of the whole situation, but the thing is, I'm not out there making videos or going live or doing lives about it. And it didn't really make too much sense to me. And I kind of thought, like, look, I'll just ignore it because maybe he was talking about the past, which was in the past. And nobody's bothered anybody. So I just really did not understand why I was in that group of people, right? It didn't really occur to me at that time. Okay, so I'm not going to bring up my email or anything like that, but let me just read to you what I wrote back to Robbie. And I wrote back here, I'm not sure why you're including me in your email. I don't make videos of you or have any channels about you or in chat in any of your lives. I asked you to leave me alone some time ago, and I think mostly you have, with little mentions here and there, and I've commented here and there, but I don't have any personal issues. I once made a joke I commented on one of his videos about when he was blaming AJ for some shirt that he received, and I was in a funny, silly mood. I don't remember even know where I was, and I wrote, "I'm surprised you didn't blame me for that." I mean, I thought it was funny. And I wrote, I've moved on and I hope you sort your issues. I take a break when things get too much. Maybe one day, Robbie, we can talk again on a live, maybe sort a few things, but I'm happy where I am right now. And that was it. So I thought, okay, I've replied back and he's probably gone, all right, okay, fine. Then Space Monster did a live 2 weeks ago, maybe. I think it was 2 weeks ago. And I was on the road at the time. It was a work day for me, and I think it was a Wednesday because I had to go over to another suburb and I was getting a car wash, and then I was going to the club to meet some people for dinner and stuff like that. So I kind of had it on the phone, in Bluetooth in the car, but obviously, it was, I think, like a 3-hour live, and I didn't get a chance to really listen carefully. And I kept stopping and starting, so I obviously missed quite a bit. Now, I decided to re-listen to it while I'm in lockdown because I wanted to hear everyone's points of views on it, and I knew what the sort of videos that Captain Kangaroo, and I saw previously AJ's videos and stuff like that, and they're all defending, and that's fine, absolutely fine. And then towards the end of the live, I think with around 15 minutes to go, Rebecca brought up a very interesting point, and it didn't really click with me when I had first received this email, and I it kind of makes sense now, but it's still ridiculous. She said, "Yeah, you know what I think?" She said, "I think Robbie thinks that Casper is Captain Kangaroo," and I'm sitting there listening to this just a few hours ago, and I'm like, Ah, that's why he put me in that group. He thinks I'm Captain Kangaroo. Oh my god, really? Guys, come on, please. I do not sound like Captain Kangaroo, do I? Because I think he's fucking, well, he's hilarious. He's actually quite funny. And I know he's from Victoria, he said so. And that's like 2 states down. It's like 20 hours drive or something. And then I started to think, wow, Robbie thought I was Captain Kangaroo. Oh my God. May God. Anyway, I would just like to put it out there that I am not Captain Kangaroo. And even a Captain Kangaroo, I'm not taking, hey, I think my video productions are okay, you know, and Captain Kangaroo has got his own style. But yeah, I just wanted to put it out there that I am definitely not Captain Kangaroo. Going on the record, guys. So yeah, I thought I would do this quick video just to let everybody know. I feel like I needed to get it off my chest, but thank you for Shipwreck Beck for bringing that up, because it was something that I did not put two and two together when I first got that email. I was like, you fucker, what the fuck are you putting me in here for? And I'm thinking, like, great, am I going to get more fucking Robbie Rant fucking lives on me for something that I have nothing to do with? So I thought, hey, I better address it, make sure it's clear that I'm not Captain Kangaroo. So why I probably will think about starting to do some lives again once I start feeling a little bit more into it. But at the moment, I'm not really feeling really. Look, when you stop doing lives for a while, if I think there's a few people that can probably relate. When you stop doing lives for a while, and you kind of get over it a little bit, especially if you can put your energies into other things like I've been doing. And you know, I even contemplating at one stage during this whole messy sort of time that you know, I'd even started to lose interest in Discord and thinking I'd just leave all the Discords and, you know, shut my Discord down. But the thing is, I got a nice group of people that we chat every now and then, and they're a nice group of people. And, you know, so I decided that, nah, hang around. And, you know, I'm not as active as much as I used to, and I haven't caught up with people that I should have caught up with. But I still watch the tubes, but I just shake my head now. I try not to get involved. Maybe I say hello every now and then in people's lives, but you know, I certainly not as involved that I used to. And I was never really a, you know, I was never really a big player. The thing is, you know, I'm just a fucking one little Aussie just doing a fucking live. And the thing is, you know, you can pick and choose, I guess, your friend in real life, but I've never seen it so bad, so toxic, and people are getting dragged. And you know, I've got friends that have been dragged and they did nothing, and it's just like, it's like, man, I think I heard this on it's like manufactured drama. And unfortunately, there's a lot of people that are the victims of this, you know. And yeah, I know there's people that want to make drama, and there seems to be people that just love to get on there to fight. It's like, this is my outlet. Like, I can't beat people up in my real life for whatever reason, and I'm going to go on YouTube and fucking do it. It's like, it's terrible. It's really, really bad. And, you know, sure, you know, if I have a personal conversation with a friend, I'll give them my personal opinions, but I find it no benefit to go on YouTube and fucking just blurt it all out, and it's caused so much trouble, you know, like racism. And I've seen people with the N word and the F word. And I mean, granted, in Australia, it doesn't have the same cultural meaning as maybe in other countries and stuff like that, but it's still not nice. And yeah, it's just, you just don't want to be there. And then you couldn't even go to some lives without getting in trouble from other people. Like, subs would then say, well, I seen you in this live, and they'd take your wrench. Or, you know, wrenches are bullshit anyway. Like, you know, wrenches are only for two things: to moderate your chat and make sure no doxing. That's the only thing wrenches are for. But wrenches are generally people that you trust. and generally people that are very good at doing what they're doing. And I have a very small bunch of wrenchers that haven't been able to even mod for me because I haven't gone live for ages. Well, it feels like ages. I don't actually know how long it's been. I've been working my channel different ways. So, and I got to look into sponsoring a child soon because I got YouTube sent me some money, so I got to work that out too. I better get onto that. But anyway, I thought I would just jump on because I'm unusually home on a Saturday night. I am not out doing anything. I'm not out gambling. The clubs are closed, but I wouldn't be gambling anyway because I've given up for a while. I have a few new directions in life and things that I need to achieve, and helping the family out. My I don't think it's too bad to say, or like I'm not out of place here, but my mum wants to retire this year, and I want her to retire this year. I want her to enjoy her elderly years, and I like to make it as comfortable and easy as possible, as we all would for our own mothers and families. So I need to juggle a few things around and make sure I can make it happen for us. So yeah, making a lot of changes in my life. Very busy at work. Very, very busy. Lots of changes going on at work. So I just thought to myself, you know what? Even YouTube's or even friends that you've used to have on YouTube and then it's gone bad, and I mean, I still feel sad that I lost friends, and I feel sad that they ended up being the way they did or had the opinions that they did, or whether it's right or wrong. There was more stress in YouTube than what it's worth. So, if you can't have fun, I keep thinking back to the times when I did a baby live, right? I did a baby picture live, right? Well, baby was, from friggin' 0 to whatever. I ended up, there was pictures there of kids that were, probably 5 or something. Now that was fun, right? Everyone had fun. And, I flicked through that one the other day, and the cutest kid that I thought was on there ended up friggin' doing the dirty, and he's a toothless drunk on YouTube. And this guy used to be in my chats, and he was cool, and I thought he was the cutest kid on that thing. But I don't know. I don't know what happens to people. I really don't. I really, really don't. People. I've seen so many people lose their channel. Who's lost their channel? Brutally Lauren lost her channel, and I think Wendy lost her channel, and it's just like it's an endless fight. People just endlessly fight on there. It just seems to be like, well, you like white, so I'm going to argue that it's black, and it's terrible. But anyway, I'm waffling on now. But I just wanted to come on, say that I do miss doing the lives, and I know what will happen if I start doing lives again. See, I just started to get used to it. It was kind of like Saturday morning for me was kind of like my time slot, even when I used to be over in RDA. And that used to be my kind of time slot. It's very hard to fit in now because there's so many people going live and fucking spewing their hatred everywhere. I think the last live I did was with Amber Alerts. I think I remember doing a live with her. That was fun, but that was months and months ago. So I may start to do lives again. I may not, but if I do, it'll be hopefully fun, and I don't have to respond to people that have been nasty towards me. I mean, I really wish people would just sort their shit out. It gets really exhausting, doesn't it? Anyway, I'm going to leave you now with my intro, with my outro. Remember, everybody, peace out and don't take things so serious. Chill.